Hi, I wanted to make you a video explaining the budget assignment this week. So I'm showing you my iPad screen in hopes that a lot of you are using your iPads that you checked out at the beginning of the semester. If you didn't use an iPad, then you're on your computer, you should know how to navigate this as well. So the first thing I want to show you is if you don't have Google Sheets yet and you're on a school iPad, if you just swipe down anywhere and you go to self-service, you find that little icon. You can search and you'll want to type in Google, and do you see right here? And you can see Google Sheets. Mine says reinstall. So if you don't have one, yours would just say install. So you would get that. So we're going to be using Google Sheets for this. You go to your Canvas app and you go to our math course. I'm going to make it look like yours, so it'll look like a student. There's our math course, and if you just go here, we're already in modules, and you go to budget assignment parts 1 and 2, the Jelly Bean game. So it gives you a lot of information. So you're going to be playing a Jelly Bean game for budgeting. Ideally, you can do it with 2 to 4 people. If you have to play it alone, that's fine. But if you have someone else to play it with, that would be great. Like your spouse, your roommate, your family, that would be great as well. So you have 20 jelly beans. This is your income, and it's a virtual. But if you want to get jelly beans for a snack, that would be fun as well. You must decide as a group how to spend your income or your beans based on life experiences, circumstance, values, and goals. Each item has a set number of beans needed to pay for them. For round 1, you're going to make selections in each of the required categories first: housing, food, insurance, clothing, and furnishings. If you have any remaining jelly beans, you need to allocate them to communication, personal care, gifts, and savings. You need to use all 20 jelly beans. So to access it, you're going to click. Okay, so you're going to click on that link. It's going to tell you you're navigating away from the page, and it's going to open a spreadsheet. Again, you have to have Google first for that. So if you look across the bottom, there's several different tabs. There's sample, part 1, part 2, and part 3. On the sample, it just shows you what it looks like. So notice this was if you only had 10 jelly beans, and there's different categories, and you type in there what you selected. So for example, they selected rent your own place. They selected dinner out, frequent fast food lunches, and weekly, and things like that. You're going to go to part 1. So, and in part 1, you're going to put in your selections. So if we say, okay, our first option is to pick housing. Notice that there's certain categories that are required. So you have to make a choice in there, and you have to total 20 beans. So let's say you're choosing living with family, or share an apartment, or rent your own place. Let's say we choose share an apartment. So I'm going to put a 3 in there. And then notice that in this top right-hand corner, it tracks right there that you've spent 3 jelly beans. Once you've completed all 20, you're going to screenshot this, and you're going to upload it to that assignment. So there's the directions on what you're doing. There's where you upload round 1. And then you're going to answer these questions about round 1. So make sure you answer in complete sentences, and make sure you answer all of them. Then you're ready for round 2. Notice it says life happens and your budget has changed. You now only have 13 beans. So you're going to go to your budget cut, and you're going to see how to reallocate your beans. So if we look at that spreadsheet again, now we're going to go down here to part 2, and you might make some changes. Remember how we chose share an apartment or house with roommates? Maybe we're choosing living with family this time, so we're going to change it to a 2. And again, it'll track in this upper right-hand corner how many beans. And this time you're going to total 13. So zoom out so you can take your screenshot so I can see all of your choices and your total of 13 beans. Once you're done with round 2, again, you're going to upload a picture of that, and you're going to answer your round 2 discussions, and then you're going to hit submit quiz. There is a part 3 to this, and stay tuned for another video for that part.